A mega project with the potential to transform the Maldivian economy. Once completed, this new hydroplane terminal will have the capacity to host 7.5 million tourists, a six-fold increase from current levels.
For the future of the growth of the nation as well as the development projects such as this scale, we need other generous assistance from countries that are very close to us, such as China and India. And they have been very kind by assisting us developing these funds.
In this race for development, India surges ahead of China with this most recent deal. Dubbed as the largest ever infrastructure project in the Maldives, this 7-kilometer bridge will link 3 islands of the archipelago to its capital, Malé. A 530 million euro scheme funded by India. These paradise islands of the Maldives have become the scene of political and economic maneuvering between the two Asian superpowers. China is determined to defend its Silk Road project, while India seeks to retain influence in this geostrategic zone. But these mega projects have direct consequences on local populations. On the island of Hulu Malé, these 7,000 apartments built by China in 2020 accommodate thousands of poor Maldivians. But they're already falling apart.
There are a lot of people who have to queue for the 1, 2, 3, 4 lifts. It's really busy in the morning when the children go to school, or on Fridays when people come back after prayers. Imagine 24 floors, 20 flats per floor, and only 4 lifts.
52-year-old Jamila Musa depends on remittances from her children. She took out a 165,000 euro loan to buy this apartment and is now in debt for the next 32 years.
It's difficult to do sewing because space is limited. Even more, there are always problems. I contacted the landlord because of this crack in the wall. It's been 4 months now, and nothing's been done. We have high charges here, 60 euros a month for the lift and condo. But they don't repair a thing, even when everything's broken.
But in the Maldives, the construction company has no accountability to the tenants, and the Islamist authorities of the country easily switch sides. In 2013, former President Abdullah Yameen was closer to China, but the incumbent President Ibrahim Solih now leans towards India, an alliance criticized by Yameen, who founded the India Out campaign. Every night since the start of the presidential campaign, supporters take to the streets to protest against political favoritism. They accuse India of infringing on Maldives sovereignty.
We don't want India to take out our country. We don't want their military presence here. So of course we want to be independent. Our previous president, he doesn't favor just China. We have relation with India as well. But currently, even China doesn't have any relation with government. They're giving all the projects to India.
India is currently ahead of China in terms of foreign investment, but this race is proving to be expensive for the Maldives. The country is now burdened with a $6.5 billion debt.
We only have small islands with very nice beauty. We don't have resources. You don't have capital for building the country. So we have to rely on foreign assistance, or we have to rely on the loans. The only pressure will be in 2026. We will have to pay something like $1 billion. If the government fails to do that, then it will be a problem. Then there is the fear that it might go into bankruptcy.
The Indo-China war of influence will play out in this year's general elections, an outcome that will certainly determine which country will have its way with the small chain of islands.